Welcome, everybody. My name is Luke Humphries, and you are watching second round lead card coverage of the FPO field at the Mid-America Open, brought to you guys by Discraft, right here on the Disc Golf Network. Joining me today, Arkansas native Catherine Mertsch. How are we doing today, Kat?
Doing pretty well, Luke.
People don't call you by that full name very often, do they?
No, only the people that I let.
Okay, well, I'll take that honor. We're watching a bunch of amazing golfers here. Only a few ladies under par during that first round, so this is the cream of the crop. And they're starting out on a very hard hole one, averaging a full stroke over par, Kat.
Yep, it is a pretty tough hole with the creek snaking right through it, and you got to throw up to an elevated green.
A lot of ways to mess this one up. And there's a way to get aggressive right off the tee. We'll see if any of these ladies opt to carry the second river. It's about a 360-foot carry.
The Harmony Benz at Strawn Park in Columbia, Missouri for the 38th Annual Mid-America Open presented by Discraft. This is the 9:40 tee time. This is the lead card. And teeing off first, a third-year pro, 16 career wins, the current Seth Burton Memorial Champion. At 2 under par, 66, she is your leader from Fishers, Indiana, Stacie Rawnsley.
There you heard it, Stacie Rawnsley, 2 under par yesterday, the best score in the field, hailing from Indiana. She's tall and she's lanky, and she gets that disc moving, Kat.
Got a lot of snap.
Opts to go aggressive, gets across the creek, catches the tree, but it looks like she stays safe, so the aggressiveness pays off.
A two-time U.S. national champion, a former world champion, over $200,000 in earnings, the 8th ranked player on the U.S. Tour, with a first-round score of 67 from Caldwell, Idaho, Sarah Hokom.
Sarah Hokom, not shy in the woods, one of the best woods players we have in the game. She's a world champion, after all. She's going to be throwing a lot of sidearms today. And that looks to be a full-speed disc. We'll see how aggressive she's trying to get.
That's buttery.
Carries it all the way over. I saw a large handful of the MPO field laying up on this hole, so it's amazing to watch these FPO players go for and pull off this aggressive drive.
With a first-round score of 67, Jessica Weese.
Jessica also great in the woods. She brings the forehand-backhand combo about as good as anybody in the FPO field. Also opting to get aggressive, and
This is looking great. That's a really good pull and a really good position.
Our first-time visitor to Columbia and the Mid-America Open, a long way from home, but bringing 19 wins, 12 wins last year alone. The current Doc Kramer champion and DGV Tour Vermont State champion, with a first-round score of 67. For Lewiston, Vermont, Alex Benson.
All right. I haven't watched a bunch of Alex Benson film yet. Looking forward to watching her play. I'm sure lots of you guys are as well. I've seen her name up there, though, in the FPO field. What do you think about her game?
I think she has a pretty well-rounded game. She's very smart with her decisions.
Yeah, lays up there. Might be a little pinched by those trees, but shouldn't be a problem. She's going to the forehand as well. Do you know if she is throwing both ways comfortably, or if this is just a get-out-of-jail thing?
I don't know, to be honest. I haven't played too much with Alex, but I know that she's always trying to improve her game in any type of way. So this might be a new development to her game.
Oh, great full flight backhand from her there. That's exactly what she needed to get back into the mix. only miss here is to leak this one right. As long as you full flight it just about anywhere, you'll have a shot at that uphill green.
Oh yeah, that finishes nicely.
Stacie, unfortunate to clear the creek and still be pinched on that tree, but that's a good standstill forehand from her. Hyzer flip forehand from Jess lands by the creek. That'll actually open up a hyzer into the green. Might end up being a good thing for her. Backhand hyzer. Layup shot from Stacie. She'll be left with about 120 in from there. What are players trying to do on this entry to the green, Cat? We can see that it's uphill, but okay, actually, unfortunate.
Well, just inches. It really depends on where their shot is and how they're feeling about it. I've seen people lay up to just lay up their fourth shot and get up there with a fifth shot and just take a bogey. I mean, it just depends. That sets up there pretty nice just outside the circle. That is a good shot.
Yeah, great shot from her. Easy to go long. Just making sure you get up there, which just gives you that comebacker putt straight at the creek that players aren't looking for on that first shot. But first hole, unbelievable from Sarah Hokom, leaving herself about 22 feet. Her birdie.
Nice, friendly little tree kick. Coming in a little steep there, but that tree put her nicely.
Benson with a half bid. Oh, right on line with that jumper. Would have been a great way to start her round, but she'll drop in a par, no worries.
Nice. Oh, Sarah, that's a good bird to get.
Getting a 2 under right away.
Stacie with her par.
That's a good par as well.
Absolutely.
There've got to be a few nerves for Stacie. Sleeping on the lead like that, it's a situation she's looking to put herself in, but not one she's been in a ton of times, right, Kat?
Not a ton of times, but she's no stranger to the pressure.
You're, you're on that card more and more these days. What's it like sleeping on a lead, and what kind of feelings does she have going into today?
Man, she's probably a little nervous, but she's just got to use that adrenaline to push her forward. And it's easy to get distracted, though.
Yeah. All right, tough par 4, hole 2. Kind of an elbow hole. Players will throw forehand or turnover backhands to land in the money zone and head up to this green, which is completely guarded by a creek right, OB, and then that slope left, which kicks your disc down the hill and sometimes rolls out of bounds anyway, so.
Sarah taking that inside route.
Beautiful shot from her. Pinched on a tree, unfortunately, but
She still pushed that fairway nice.
yeah, just to have all that distance is
Looks
solid.
like a little bit of a misfire from Stacie. Nice. Cut through all those trees.
Got all the way down there. I believe that was her Valkyrie.
Benson showing us the other route. That's just beautiful. That's great placement.
Pretty good distance from Stacie out of that one. Back in play to a degree. From the middle of the fairway now.
That's pretty. That's exactly what you want to do.
Yeah, she doesn't bring those rocks into play. She'll have a putt at birdie, but she stays away from that very dangerous right side.
Hokom puts him up there too. Get up.
Get up there. Oh, it does.
Nice stick on the ground. That could have gone very badly, but still, that was a beautiful shot.
Yeah, rewarded for her aggressive look. She'll be inside the circle for her birdie.
Looks like Stacie's just trying to lay up for an open shot.
Yeah, if she gets up and down from there, she's minimized the damage. She could take a bogey. She's got to be careful right here, though.
And that's what those rocks will do to you.
We saw it last round as well. If you're coming in on the rock line.
Ooh. Sarah almost puts it in from deep.
Dangerous.
Indeed dangerous. Oh, yes.
Pure.
A nice settle from the disc. We know she's proficient with the forehand. It's cool to see her give such accurate bids with that backhand.
She's been putting a lot of work into it. It's good to see.
Not what Jess wanted, but sits close, and she'll take her par. Stacie a little high with that one. Easy par for Sarah. This course starts you out bang bang. You guys are throwing very difficult shots early on in the round, worth noting.
Very demanding.
It doesn't ease you into anything, but this third hole is a gettable one, Kat.
Absolutely. It's a par 3. It's 262 down this little corridor right here. It's got an elevation change like all throughout the hole. It like goes up to a peak and then comes down even. It goes down to a slope that it's very easy to blast right past. So touch is important on this hole, as is much control.
Yeah, a lot of people hitting early and making the mistake to go strong on that entry into that green. That downhill slope is not nice. Makes you pay for a lack of touch. Oh, Sarah going for that left route. Hadn't seen anybody go down that route yet. Feels like if you get through that initial gap, though, that you do have some air to use. This is the preferred route for righty backhand. Oh, no. That did not look like it sat down, Kat.
No.
Ideally, you would do this. I was just about to say left to right drift to begin with. Settles into the ground nicely.
That's a good shot.
Scary putt. But a way to put yourself in position, Alex. Oh, just a little kiss.
That's all it needed. Sitting up there. Little ways away from the basket, but still not a bad shot at all.
That one's about 50. That'd be a hard putt to run, I feel like.
Yeah, that slope's just dangerous.
Go. Go. Roll. Roll. To the back.
Egging it on, doing what she can. That one's just a little early out of the hand, I think, from Sarah Hokom.
What's that?
I think that was Jess's Sonic.
I believe you're right, just outside circle 1 for her par. This is Sarah laying up, I'm sure.
Looks like it sat.
Okay.
Not today.
Oh,
Close.
a nice, soft, lofty bid from Jessica. That looked good the whole way. That's it. Okay. Felt like a few of those discs almost got up and went away, but nobody penalized for missed putts or layups.
It's always a good day when it works out.
Yeah, a couple pars and a bogey from Sarah. A few pars and a bogey from Sarah. Heading into another short hole. But first, a quick looking at the leaderboard. At this current moment, one player left under par at this tricky course here, Harmony Bends. Anything surprise you on that list, Kat?
Not really. We don't really see Tiger Borth up there, but she's been faring pretty well this weekend so far.
Yeah, local to the area-ish, so she probably gets in some reps in this course. That makes sense.
It's good to see Stephanie Benson up there too, Holland Hanley.
Yeah. Shout out to Austin, Texas, where Stephanie hails from. Great player. And you were on that list as well, Kat. You're playing pretty good this tournament.
Thanks.
I'd say you're grinding it out well. I saw yesterday's round, and that was impressive.
Thanks, bud.
Here we are, short par 3, 288. Vastly downhill about halfway into the flight, so players are looking to throw an understable putter on a righty backhand and have that thing get a little nose down. It's got to be soft. That's kind of what you see when players tend to take a little bit off of it. It ends up being more of a touchy shot, a little harder to hit the gap. That looked like a good line from Stacie.
Oh, look,
Just
it's rolling.
didn't pop it exactly right. I don't know if that was positive or negative. From one little forest to another. See if she can get up and down to save her par. Interesting play. The overhand, Kat.
Nice. I like that play a lot, actually. I never thought about it.
Headed right towards where Alex Benson's was headed, I believe. We'll see if these ladies can negotiate the woods. She popped it out the gap right. He just had a little too much hyzer. She's probably 35 feet above the basket as well, so too much time for that disc to fly. And that was probably Sarah. Or was that Jessica? So this is Jessica's third now.
Nice, right by the basket. Nice, Sarah.
She is so accurate with that backhand upshot bid right now. Stacie is pretty good at that. Oh, hey.
Getting some action. Roll to the basket.
Oh, come on. Yeah, come on.
That was a little disrespectful.
I'm calling it neutral. After all of that, it's the same putt. Oh.
Ooh.
I like to see that. Great bid from about 50 feet. Looked
Just
like a committed
tickling it.
putt.
Definitely looked like it was going in. Good connection from Jess.
Okay, so that was her in the woods there that we kind of missed. Stacie also tapping in for a bogey.
As is Alex.
And Sarah will take the lone par with the overhand shot, worth noting.
Nice. Hole 5 is a par 4. It's 520 feet. It is an elevated tee shot that you're trying to get up to this top of this rocky mountain. And it opens up a gap to the right side going down on the slope to a drop off. The basket is in a clove of trees. Grove. It's in a grove.
Grove of trees. Okay, there was only one birdie on this hole all day. I'm not going to tell you who it was yet, but just think about that as we head into it. Very tough par 4 that requires a lot of height off of the tee. Your disc is never going to be higher than where you put it initially. See Sarah's shoulders already lined up for a high shot.
And that's a pretty good pull. It's that one tree right there that you want to miss, but still, it's up there.
Yeah,
It's
hopefully
not.
it didn't roll down.
Hopefully.
There's also this left route, some righty backhand and hyzer.
And that's up there.
Stacie also opting for that left route. Catching a tree on that wall, though. It doesn't look like she got to the top.
Oh, she didn't.
Jessica likes the hyzer flip as opposed to Sarah Hokom's force over forehand. So she's going left route with that and letting it flip up that one just a little bit wide. Stacie does have a little window here. Yeah. Well, she's at the top of the hill from there. I'd say that's well done. Getting up and down from there, still no easy task, though.
The one thing.
Yeah. Jessica said it. If it got past that one, it had a lot of air to fly through, it was going to fly. A lot of air. Absolutely turfed from Sarah Hokom. Unfortunate. After a good drive like that. Forehand roller alert.
Right.
Okay.
I
Catch
really
cam's
like the
got it.
aggression.
That's circle 2, edge of, but she might even have an angle at a putt from there.
I think this is Alex's second. Nice. Yep, and that's well done.
Yeah. If at any point during your round out here at Harmony Bends, you full flight a Frisbee, you will take it. So, case in point.
Another forehand roller.
Miss it.
Clips one of the trees.
I like the play, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. When
Yeah.
you're in a situation like that, you need it.
Getting the disc up and down, making it as small as possible, sometimes one of your best options. That's a great approach from Stacie. There's a group of trees about 30 feet from the basket that stop discs, and you end up with a tricky putt. Just like that.
Nice layup from Benson. Looking to just get a par.
It's about 55 feet.
That was a good run. It was on a good line.
It was a run. Just putting with KC Pro Aviators.
Oh, that was a
So
good run.
clean. She had her entire body mimicking that Anheuser release. She did it perfectly, just a little high. There we go. Good putt to save bogey from Stacie.
We did it.
Just keeping things lighthearted.
Yay.
Nice par for Alex.
Get in there.
Unfortunate double for Jessica.
Double for Sarah as well. There's still so much golf left.
If you want to be the best, you win world.
It doesn't happen to a lot of people, and when it does, it's huge.
All right, that one birdie on hole 5, none other than my co-commentator at the moment, Kat Mertsch. Filthy birdie on hole 5. That's great for any golfer of any gender, height, width, or weight. Here we are, hole 6, another tricky par 3. You kind of want to saw this one off, eh, Kat?
Yeah, absolutely. You want to saw it off before that dead tree that gets in the middle of any decent drive. Hopefully no one hits that, but it's definitely in the middle, always, of a good drive.
Yeah, if you hit it, it means you threw a good one. slides right by it.
Going right in front of it. And that's a great shot.
It's a telltale sign. That dead tree, if you go right next to that thing, you basically parked it. This one looks good too.
Right in front of it. That's what's up. Twinsies.
If anybody needs a caddy while they're at Harmony Bends, I got you. Wow. Are you kidding me?
That's sick.
The same line,
Sidearm,
but
guys. I don't know what y'all
3
doing.
times the difficulty. So touchy from Sarah Hokom, showing why she's one of the best woods players and a world champion. This one pushing 2 straight for Jessica, but at full flight, so she should have an easy up and down. Here she is. Right through that gap. Oh,
Almost threw it in. Nice.
all right. We'll see what these ladies can do with their birdie putts right here. Stacie up first. Great delivery from her. Didn't she look determined on that one, didn't she?
Absolutely. Good body language. Nice.
Same for Alex. You know, both of those ladies, double bogeys on their card already. You know, Stacie took a triple there on hole 2, but to get a birdie like that on the front 9, how does that settle you down, Kat? What do you think that'll do for the game?
Well, the back 9 I feel like is where the most scoring needs to be done. So getting your score to as close as even as you possibly can on the front 9 is very important.
All right. Speaking of being close to even par, one lady now at even par in the lead, Sarah Hokom, with a couple ladies right on her tail, and then a big swath of you guys. Stephanie Vincent, Kat Mertsch, Tiger, Stacey Haas, worth mentioning. She won a Silver Series earlier this year at the Florida event that we had. So keep an eye on these ladies. You never know what's going to happen. We've said it multiple times now. Anything can happen. Heading into hole 7, Kat, what are these ladies looking at?
They're looking at a pretty challenging tee shot. I mean, you got 2 options off the tee. You either just want to get out of the gap or get up to circle 1. Most of the girls are trying to get out of the gap, and it just goes down into a de-elevation onto this green with some really catchy grass, which was actually wet today because of the humidity.
Yeah. Okay, so we hadn't talked about the temperature yet, but it is 96 degrees outside. Feels like 108. These ladies are about to walk into a sauna out there.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting out there. It's no good.
Pushed out into the open, that'll be the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it a much more manageable up and down from there.
Sarah just wanting to get it out of the gap, looking at a pretty sick placement shot right in the middle of the fairway. That's a good shot.
It's only the 7th hardest hole on the course, but it might be the hardest hole to birdie.
Jess pushes out too.
That's fantastic from her. Getting herself 20 feet short of pin high. That was well over 400 feet on that drive.
Keep turning. Yeah. That is a great second shot from that position. That's not easy to do.
Patent pending standstill. Alex Benson showing off some of the reps that she's been putting in. Stacie going hyzer, not going wide enough, and unfortunately skipping off that path right there, so she'll be outside circle 1.
Sarah chipping it up. Makes good with it. I feel like that was kind of like a run at it.
Just a little nose up bid. Ooh.
Close, but no cigar.
Stacie's tall figure makes a low ceiling putt coming out of those woods even harder. That's a great up and down from Alex. Not giving one back after she worked so hard for that birdie.
Good connection.
Lone bogey, fortunately, from Stacie Rawnsley, just not wide enough with that attempt into the green. Here we are, the most aceable hole on the course, Kat. It's got to be in the back of your mind and your fellow competitors' minds, right?
Absolutely. I'm always trying to throw it in the basket on this hole.
You got a backstop right there.
Big time.
You're going forehand. We saw it yesterday.
Yep.
But there is the backhand play as well. You just got to throw this thing straight up the hill.
Push. Nice. That finish is pretty nice.
Great shot from Alex. She'll tap that in to be 2 under in her last 3 holes. That's great. Anytime you can say that out here at Harmony.
Sarah sneaking through there.
Oh my goodness.
Pinpoint.
A little fortunate, but that speed was almost perfect. Flip. Okay.
Wow.
It's a nice dodge by Mr. Gabriel Dow. He could see that thing coming. Unbelievable shot from Jessica Weese, though, to bring that thing basket high. Okay.
Stacie hit that backhand line that people are usually taking, pushing it a little far, but just outside the circle, looking at a downhill putt for birdie.
That's a dicey bid from there.
A little hesitant, but understandable.
Yeah, for sure. No harm, no foul. That one sits close.
Yeah,
Yes.
good connection.
Slides down the band.
Looking
Great birdie.
straight down that cliff, too.
Yeah, a couple pars, and then that birdie. She's playing the last 3 holes really well. These ladies are maybe getting over those camera jitters or the, whatever the feels are that you...
First day nerves.
Yeah. They put themselves in the position that they dream about being in, so it's understandable that it's a little nervy off the start. If you're not feeling those nerves, it's...
Doing it wrong if you're
Yeah.
not feeling the nerves.
I think you're right, but they've settled down. Some of them are playing some great golf now. Headed into hole 9, the last hole on this front 9, Cat. Par 5.
Par 5 indeed. It is definitely a challenging one. Off the tee, you can either take the backhand route or the up the gut shot, which is pretty ridiculous. Usually you're trying to land about right here where the camera is to set your second shot up open to this other fairway, and you got 2 options with that fairway too. And they're both going right side down the hill with de-elevation down to this basket that is built up on the edge of the cliff that is prone to rollaways.
Sketchy.
Very.
Green.
A lot of trees too.
Yeah, we saw it yesterday. Was it Cynthia rolled down that hill 50 feet and had to throw a forehand approach back up? Got to be careful on that green. Alex up first. Let's see if she can keep this streak rolling. That is the one to miss.
I feel like she was trying to line up that right side of the fairway.
Yeah, it felt like the hyzer release. She'll be scrambling from there. Let's see what Sarah can do. Going flip up the middle.
Push.
I said something about her throwing an Anheuser angle earlier. I apologize, Sarah. You have all of the angles. No disrespect. Big calming breath from Jess. Looks like she's going with a turn.
Nice shot from Jessica right there. I mean, that's just perfect. That's exactly where you want to be.
That's where you'd place it. That's right.
Stacie lining it up.
A little less than full speed from Stacie, it looks like, right?
I don't know. It's pretty, though.
Had a lot of flip up on it. Very hyzered out of the hand and high. That's a great shot from her. Setting up another similar shot. Hyzer, I'd guess. All right, Alex scrambling from the bottom of the hill now. Still short of her competitors' drives. This will be her 3rd. And an awkward lie it is.
Pushes right through that. That's very fortunate. Those trees catch everything.
It'll be hard to save par from there, but if she gets up and down for a bogey, I think she's played well the rest of this hole. See if she can do that.
That's
Oh,
tasty.
wow. It looked to be a little inside, but not penalized at all for it. Carries tons of distance. She'll have a chance for her birdie. That was a great look at Stacie's grip. She's got the Paul Macbeth grip, or the Nate Sexton grip, I'd like to say. She's not stacking them like Ricky Wysocki. A little low from her. That looked to be a fantastic shot, though. Valkyrie from Jess. Hyzer release, flipping it over through the gap. Fantastic shot from her.
Benson lighting up his side hand. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Huge skip, though.
That got some D.
Still inside circle one.
Looking at an uphill putt.
Do you know what you call that forehand grip?
Which one?
The one that Stacie's utilizing that's more of like your fingers separated. Your middle finger's kind of curled around. Oh, sit down. Stop.
Oh my God, stop.
You just rolled through those trees.
Maybe a power grip?
That's a beautiful shot from Sarah. A little short of where she wants to be, but
Still in the right direction.
you know, and her jump putt has been getting so good lately.
For sure.
She's throwing little spinny jump putts. Love seeing it.
Jess with her Sonic.
Come on, Sonic.
Put her around the edge of the circle. Not a bad shot, but not what she wanted.
Scary putt.
Ooh.
Touchy shot from Stacie. She is so good at those forehand approach shots.
It was correct. A little bit more height would be all right.
Oh, it looked so good.
Good run.
Understandably, a little short. Just staring at a cliff.
Alex for a bogey.
Yeah, I said, excuse me, I said that bogey would be best from where she was at, and she had a look at the par. Really well done from her. Looking at this leaderboard now, Sarah Hokom getting back under par, still leading. Alex Benson on her tail, Jessica Weese and Natalie Ryan creeping up there. 2 over for the events. Then a list of names of people that if they get hot, have a chance to win this event. Anything can happen in this back 9 and in the rest of the round. Thank you guys for being here with us, though. This has been the second round coverage of the FPO field at the Mid-America Open, brought to you guys by Discraft here on the Disc Golf Network. For Cat Mertsch, I'm Luke Humphries. See you on that back 9.